Hello there. I see you have found me out here whale watching. I have been out here for almost 2 weeks straight observing the blue whales here with the hopes of obtaining information that we can use to help educate people about this endangered species. A population that once was stable, is now on the brink of decimation due to the whaling that occurred in the 20th century. All that I have found out so far since being here is just some basic information about blue whales. Like the fact that they are mammals that have blowholes and vertebrae, making them a cetacean chordate, and that they are filter feeders that have baleen instead of teeth, which makes them a rorqual. Through days of observation, I have also been able to conclude that the current population is in the 10 to 25,000 range. Well, I think we have learned all we can from here, so let's reconvene at my office to gather more information about the gentle giant of the ocean. The blue whale is a massive creature that measures anywhere from 24 to 30 meters in length as an adult. As a result, this animal needs vast space to live, which is why it is found in all of the oceans except for enclosed seas. Because blue whales are the largest animal on Earth, they have an enormous appetite that they have to fill, which they do by consuming 4 to 5 tons of krill daily. They usually stay within the same hemisphere but will roam from the temperate waters of the equator to the cold waters of the Arctic, individually or in small groups. Blue whales will only gather in large groups if there is a bountiful feeding area or during the winter and spring months when they have migrated to the equator, which is when their mating season takes course. A female will mate once every 2 to 3 years and will carry the calf for upwards of 1 year, and when the calf is birthed it is about 23 feet in length. From the moment a blue whale is born, it has the ability to be left on its own and has the ability to regroup with other whales. This is because they are born with an instinctual ability that informs them where to migrate throughout the year. Or they could try to communicate with another whale by using high-pitched frequencies that can reach 180 decibels, 50 decibels louder than a jet engine, which another whale could hear from 100 miles away. Not only are the vocalized sounds that a blue whale makes loud, so too are the sounds that their heart makes when it beats. One heartbeat can be heard from almost 2 miles away. This is due to them having a 2,000-pound 4-chamber heart that can pump 22,000 pounds of blood with each contraction. To compensate for the fact that they do not have gills, blue whales have evolved to have twice as much hemoglobin in their red blood cells compared to humans, allowing them to stay submerged for long periods of time. They also exhibit different reactions to the same diseases because there are variations in their DNA sequences. Just like how the DNA sequences of blue whales is diverse, so too are the communities that they live in, as one can see here from this food web. Each member of that food web plays a crucial role in maintaining a healthy community. If there are too many animals that rely on a certain species for food and that species goes extinct, or that population decreases to the point that it cannot sustain its predators, then that whole community could be affected to the point that most if not all of the members die off. Not only do members of a community rely on one another for food, they also rely on the symbiotic relationship that species provides for them. The blue whale is involved in one symbiotic relationship, and it is a communalism one. Barnacles attach themselves to the outer skin of a blue whale. The reason they do this is because they feed on krill just like blue whales. So, the blue whales act as a public transport, carrying the barnacles for free to their food source. In order to prevent the extinction of the majestic blue whale, there are many things that can be done. The best method of revival for this species would be to stop hunting them for their natural resources, because overhunting is what led to their decline in the first place. But since we do not know when that day will come, we will have to take precautions, so I decided I would design a zoo where we could keep several blue whales. The zoo will have to be aquatic and cover an area that is at least 50 square miles and 500 feet deep in order to provide optimal living conditions. So, let's get started building. The sooner we take action the better.